See, shouldn't be the one in charge all the time, but I love it. And I love that everyone's so go give and everybody's just wanting to be part of this huge thing we're creating. Cause I feel like we all need a girlfriend pick me up midweek, right? We all have our meetings and we're kind of like, okay, we can do this. And we just need a little bit more encouragement. So I just appreciate my girlfriend from the bottom of my heart. I hope you loved your little gift you got. I respect your time. I honor you, my friend. And thank you for giving it, because really everybody's getting this. So it's so go give across the Mary Kay community. And Nikki, I love you. So I'm going to mute out and then I'm going to make you the spotlight.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Jenny. And hey, everybody. And Jenny, I just appreciate you. I'm so honored and humbled and grateful to have this opportunity today to share something that I hope will bless you in your life or in your business or both. And Jenny, you just radiate sunshine and fun. And the class you did a month or two ago on recruiting, that I have listened to several times, got teary-eyed. That was powerful. And guys, if you've not watched the recording of Jenny's call, and then I listened to Tanya's twice, Lacey's twice, Lisa Ann, I cry on all of them. They are so amazing. And I can't wait to go back and watch the others, because this is a special time that we get to gather for lunch and learn. So thank you, Jenny. You're just a powerhouse, and you just make people feel so special and loved. And I'm just grateful that you're my friend. So, hey, everybody. Hey, friends. Hey, new friends.
Bye.
Yes, I'm very Southern. You can tell. I live in 10 Mile, Tennessee. It is truly 10 miles from nowhere. That's what I tell everybody. You know, look out the window, there's cows. My daughter Emery, she's cleaning doors right now because we went to Walmart a couple of weeks ago. She picked out a big Lego set. And I'm like, well, you can earn it and do chores before you go back to school. So if you hear all kinds of stuff, she is cleaning doors with Murphy oil soap and a toothbrush and a rag. So we're teaching work ethic today. And but I'm just grateful. And this class I'm teaching, I taught a couple of weeks ago for National Sales Director Alia Head. And I don't know if your goal is double or triple star. And if it's not, it's going to relate to any goal that you have this Mary Kay seminar year. But that's kind of what I'm going to talk about today, and kind of the rewards of it, your mindset and the plan. Okay, so that's kind of my topic, or what I'm going to share about. But I've been with Mary Kay for 21 years. I've been a director for 18, and came in at 18 years old. I'll tell you my age. I'm 40 now. So I feel like I've grown up in Mary Kay as an 18-year-old. You know, I've been in every stage of life so far, and it's just been a beautiful, beautiful journey, and I'm very grateful for it. So whatever your goal is, and I'm going to pretend it's double or triple star, but I know some of you all are new consultants all the way up to $1 million+ directors, right? But you know, hopefully what you decided on July 1st or 2nd, you've not wavered. It's easy to do that and think about, you know, I'm choosing not to live in my reality, but to live in my vision of where we're going. So, you know, I hope you've not teeter-tottered from your July 1 or 2 goal, because you still have time totally to make that happen. And I'm going to be looking down at my notes. So see, you can do this too, right? But, and you got to think too, you know, what is my goal and what am I willing to do in this season of life? Because we're all in different seasons, let's be real, right? And to go for it. And if you are truly thinking about, you know, double star, which if you've never done that, that is and let's be real. Has Mary Kay upped their jewelry? Oh my word. Did you guys see the rings? They are absolutely gorgeous this year in the National Court of Sales Of course, the bees are beautiful. And it's not about the trinket or the stuff, but truly the person you become in the process is priceless. So what I wanted to do, my first 2 years of Triple Star was a long time ago when it was a little more challenging. You had to initially, they had to initially do a 600 to count as a qualified recruit. Now we have the calendar month they join in up to, the month they join in the next 3 months to complete the Diamond Bumblebee. Okay. So what I want to say, guys, that let me look over this. Okay. So the key is truly just to stay focused and stay the course. We can eat an elephant one bite at a time, as Lisa Ann said last week. And I like to not focus on what Dr. Martin Luther King says, not the whole staircase, but the step. Okay. So in Nikki Edgemon's brain before Saturday night at midnight, so I'm solidly on target for the B is, okay, Nikki, okay, self. Okay. If I've not added one recruit, my first goal is to add one. And then once I add one, let's go to 2. And then once we get 2, go to 3. And then at 3, go to 4. See what I'm saying? Just focus on that one. And that's going to build your confidence. So anyway, and I love tracking. Do you have your boards? If I walked in your house right now, would you have your visuals of your goals and your dreams everywhere? I have goal posters above my washer and dryer, in both bathrooms of my house, on my refrigerator, in my office, above my bed. So that way you never forget. You're like, oh yeah, that's my goal. You're not going to forget because it is plastered everywhere. And it does feed your subconscious. Is it on your computer screen? Is it on your cell phone screen? And so that's a big key. I love, and I wasn't the best tracker. And let's be real, y'all. I'm just like you. We all have flaws. I'm not, none of us. It's all about progress, right? Not perfection, and who we become in the process. So anyway, so I want you to ask yourself to reflect back just a moment. What did I do last seminar year that worked well that I want to keep doing? What did I do last seminar year that worked well that I want to keep doing? And then this seminar year that we're in now, what's something that I want to change or do differently to grow to the next level? Do you know what that little change? You can't change 50 million things, just a few at a time. 1, maybe 2, but what's something you're going to do differently to be in a different place? I'm choosing that I did not do much last year. I am choosing, and it's delegated all out, to do sample packets for my virtual parties. I did show and tell last year, but I felt convicted, and yours is going to be something different. But what's the thing you're wanting to change? And the third thing I want to ask you, what are you going to do to grow yourself this year for your self-care? And I know Lisa Ann talked a lot about that last week. What are you doing to care for your soul, your body, your mind? How are you going to take care of you? Because as women, we pour. We got to get ourselves fed. And I know in the mornings, my routine is I get up, I go brush my teeth. That wakes me up. I go get my drink, my little energized drink, and I do my quiet time and my prayer time. And I want to get quiet after I do my devotion and my scripture and just pray and listen. Do we carve out listening time? I love to listen to God in the shower too. He tells me a lot while I'm washing my hair and shaving my legs. What about y'all? But I don't know. I just get all kinds of great ideas in the shower and just talking to the Lord. But and then, one thing I added last year is I started exercising just 30 minutes a day, just little tweaks, little pivots, because I wanted more energy. I wanted to feel better. And that was something I started August of 2020. So I'm going on almost a year. And that's made me feel better about myself. So I would encourage you, if your goal is double or triple start, to go for it, even if you're afraid. Okay, if that's something you really want, put it out there. And guys, if you miss your goal, does that make you a failure? Absolutely not. Okay. I told my unit for years, guys, we are becoming East Tennessee's first $1 million unit. And guys, have we done it yet? Nope. We're going to do it this year. But does that make me a failure because we've not done the million yet? No, I'm so much farther along by going for it and missing it, than if I hadn't have gone for it. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to put your goal out there. And, the Bible tells us to call the things that are not as if they are. Speak it into existence, where you're going. If I looked at In Touch right now, y'all would laugh your booty off if you saw what the reality is. But guys, that's not going to determine my June 30th of 2021 outcome, and neither will yours if you don't allow it to be. Okay, because we know in Hebrews 11 that faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, right? So that gives me a lot of peace. Okay, so what's the rewards of going for the B, or the National Court of Sales? And directors, I feel like if you do both of those, you'll be in the you'll hit a unit club. You will. That's my feeling. But so some of the rewards we may never know this side of heaven, right? We just won't know yet. But to me, I feel like by going for honestly, let me just think back. The goals that I missed, the years I did not do National Court of Sale or recruiting, we missed our goal. The years I did National Court of Recruiting, we hit our goal. That was the game changer. Okay. So they always say the key is the B, but I feel like by going for this, you are growing through some insecurity. And let's all be real, we all have insecurities. You push through and you grow to be the version, I think one of the best versions God's called you to be, because you're depending on him to guide you and lead you and help you. And I try to pray and ask him, God, tell me what to do here. God, tell me what to do there. Or he'll put a name on my spirit, like, oh, I need to reach out to this person, or let me reach up to this mentor and ask their advice. So that has helped me a lot over the years. Another reward is when you step outside your comfort zone. It just connects you with some amazing women along the journey. And when you're obedient to stepping out, even just getting your pinky toe outside the bubble, outside the box, it just builds your belief. It builds your confidence. You're going to see more lives improved. Okay. And truly, by you going for something like this, so many other people's dreams are going to be connected with yours. For example, by going for the B or whatever. Okay. You're building your team. You're focusing on, if
I
you're
have
not
to text Ryan for
adding
Ryan.
one. And basically, guys, okay, you're talking. But anyway, what you can do is,
Hey, Nikki,
for
one
example,
second.
yeah.
Nikki, 1 second. Hey, ladies, can you all hit mute? So that way we're not hearing your background. Thank you so much.
So guys, for going towards this goal, whatever your goal is, I recruited a girl, Robin, and Robin, her family always wanted to have a camper. And because of her Mary Kay business, they got a camper. Her Mary Kay business is making the camper payment. She made the National Court of Sales last year, her first year in Mary Kay. And she's a tax accountant. Her husband is the principal of my daughter's school. And she was just on a lot of my virtual parties and decided to come in as a smart shopper. shopper, but then she, she loved the product. She was sharing it with her friends, and it grew that year to be so much more. And she's like, this is amazing. This is awesome. So you never know, you all know this, but it is so true that so many people's dreams are attached to yours. When you go for something big, other people will come alongside you, and their lives and their family will change. And it's so rewarding. It's not about the trinket. It's not about the bee, unless you're very prize motivated. I mean, that's not what's going to fuel you in the valley when you're having a bad day. Not the diamond ring, not the bee, not the triple star necklace or anything like that. I mean, that's cool and great, but you've got to be connected to your why, why you are doing this business. And if you've not watched lately, Gloria Mayfield Banks, Kathy Halou, or Pam Shaw's Why Story on In Touch, I advise you to listen to that, because it will reignite you to your why, because that is so important. That I know when I'm taking a shower, why am I going back to the shower? I don't know. But I will just visualize my team and my family and my mom and dad on stage when we hit the million. And I just try and write down this equation, because I learned this from Maggie Rader in Cleveland, Ohio. She is my senior director. Maggie taught me to visualize, write this down, visualize. Okay. Do you carve out time to visualize you hitting your goals and your dreams, or the vacation, or whatever dream you have for your family, your kids? And then do you plus emotionalize? Do you emotionalize the feelings of crossing over the line, what you can say on stage or at an event or something to edify your family, to lift them up publicly so the world can hear how amazing so-and-so is, okay? Equals actualize, okay? Because we don't always tap into the visual and the emotional enough, but that equation really works, y'all. Sometimes we just want to do the stuff, but it's all in our mind. It's all in our head. And guys, if you've not done that, I want you to draw a line in the sand and say, from this day forward, from this moment on, I am going to strive to be a more visionary leader. I'm going to carve out minutes sometime in my day, whether I'm in the shower or cooking supper or whatever, I'm going to visualize while I'm chopping up ground beef or shaving my legs, visualizing us crossing the line and putting the emotion behind it. Guys, that is just as important as drinking your water, eating your meals. It's so important. It really does work. Okay. So say Nikki and my director and self, I promise I will make visualization and emotionalization a priority.
Not anything.
I'm
Ask
sorry.
me, find something and
No.
ask.
Hi, I hear
I know.
people. Okay. So what are you resisting to do? Okay. Are you resisting putting visuals? If I walked in your house right now, would I see your goal posters? It is July 29th. Guys, get them up today. Okay. Make that a priority, because just crossing that goal poster as you're walking by that door, it feeds your subconscious mind. Okay. So hopefully your goal posters are all over your house, or your dream boards. I mean, that is crucial. The years I didn't do that, I was like, whatever happened. But when I was like saturated in my goal, it was like I was more on it. Okay. And if you're embarrassed when you have company, take them all down if you have company. And then when they leave, stick them back up. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. So what are you resisting doing and why? Just think to myself, what am I resisting doing and why? So what is stopping you? Okay, think about that. And of course, I know that's the thing we probably need to do first, right? So the plan. What are you willing and committing to do at this time in your life? So my first triple star year was in 2005 and 6. And honestly, y'all, that was not my goal. It was a Cadillac. And my goal that year was actually just to lead by example and inspire my team by my example and work full circle. And because of that came triple star. And it set me up for all these years. And my personal team has remained between 30 and 60 since 2005. Okay. Because I focused on building my personal team and building my, building that Cadillac, and the B came. That was my first triple star year. So, yeah, that made a big difference. And, wouldn't you never love to worry again about the 13% commission check? Because when your personal team is that size, you will always have at least 5 to a 225. And of course, we're going to do our 600 because and earn our July earrings. Aren't these gorgeous? I just love them. But that will never be an issue again. You will always nail that. But another key, because I'm going to show you, this is my Court of Sharing tracking poster. These 5 were counted for May. We had twice as nice in May. Okay. So this is not for July yet, but I plan on adding more for July. So guys, if Mary Kay, I don't know if they will, but if they offer any double credit, go for it. I mean, you be like on it those months for sure. And you get as much double credit as possible. Max it out. Okay. And I think I've already said that. Oh man. Am I still on?
Yeah, girl, we see you. And hear you.
Okay. A thing just flashed on the screen, so I wasn't sure. But anyway, so the main thing, guys, it's not about the stuff, but it's just caring about people and making that person feel good about who they are and whose they are. And if you're having fun and enjoying your business and inviting people to explore our opportunity, it's going to be contagious. Enthusiasm is contagious. How enthusiastic are you? Are you an energy giver or an energy drainer? And I'm not going to lie, before this, I laid down for about 15 minutes because it's, Eastern time zone I'm in. And then I said, come on, Emery, let's run around the house 2 times. I had to build my energy up, and it's okay. You might need to do that too before you go live on camera. Get the juices flowing, get the energy going. Okay. So, guys, we have 2.5 days to, have a jam in July, and you can go from 0 to hero and start building that momentum if you've happened to be on vacay mode all month long. I don't know, but, you can still turn things around today, Friday, Saturday, and build that momentum into August. So guys, with finishing the double or triple star, if you've added nobody, focus on getting 1. And then after 1, get 2. Okay, because it's 24 qualified recruits. So 2 a month. Okay, the diamond ring, the pink ring is 40,000 retail, 20,000 wholesale. It's 1,600 wholesale a month. You may hit that. You may have already hit it. Woo! You may be like, girl, I got a ways to go. Get as much as you can. So for example, think about it this way. Maybe you just want to earn your earrings and you're like at 0. If 6 people, like you're down to the wire, 6 people bought $100. You'd have to invest all of that to finish, but that's going to get you closer. Okay. Or let's say you've already done this and you're going for 1,000. That's 10 people at $100. And the quarter sales month is 16 people at $100 if you're investing it all. Okay. Get as close as you can. If that is your goal, you have time. You have time to hold parties. You have time tonight, y'all. I'm doing a Bahama Mama party, and I have 10 guests with samples. They're getting some samples. They got them in the mail. And those 10 women, I'm enticing them to have, 3 to 5. So I can turn tonight those 10 into 30 or 50 faces in one night. Bam, power start done in one night. Okay. So you can do big things in a short amount of time. You have lots of time. So lift the lid off your thinking, expand your vision, and you can do it. And remember that Dr. Martin Luther King, take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just the first step. And each step will lead you up the staircase. So what is your best first step? I know I have like a lot, but think about self. What is my first best step to take me closer to my goal that I get to accomplish today? So I think that's it, Jen. I was kind of all over the place, but thank you so much.
I loved it. I love it. I think sometimes thinking the big picture can overwhelm people. So I love how you broke that down to where it doesn't matter if you just signed your agreement or you've been in, 50 years. You can still go back and do it. And so thank you. Does anybody have any questions for Nikki real quick? I want to be so appreciative of her time. I know a lot of you are legit on lunch hour. Any questions or anything they want to share to affirm, Nikki, of what you took away from today?
That was amazing, Nikki. Can you show us your goal poster?
Yes, and I can share these with Jenny, but I think they've floated around Mary Kay. This is a tracking board. I've got more goal posters taped on the wall, but these
I love it. I
tracking.
think I have that, but I want to glue it on some glitter paper like you did.
Yeah, makes
So
it
cute.
Nikki,
Yes.
can you hear me?
I can, Patty.
When you first came on, you reminded me of something. I was a director at one time for a minute, and one of my favorite meetings I did is I made every one of my girls sit on hamburger and hot dog buns the whole meeting. And when they got done, they're all like, "Why did we have to sit on hamburger buns?" I said, "Well, stand up, now get off your buns and go to work."
I love
Patty,
that.
yes.
I'm going to do that. Thanks, Patty.
It's so funny. Patty's about to finish up her career car. She's got a couple days left and they are working so hard over there.
Awesome. You can do it.
We're praying, and we're not quitting till the last minute. So
That's right. Yeah. Keep running, sister.
Thank
you got it.
Loved your talk today. Loved it.
Me too. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
doing
Jenny.
it.
Yes. Thank you, Jenny, for bringing the best. You're amazing.
Listen, there are so many amazing women. Oh, hold on. Can you guys hear me? Yes.
Yes.
There are so many amazing women in Mary Kay that I love that we just get it, learn from the best of the best. So yes, Nikki, we're just so appreciative of you. And I know some people in chat were asking, how do you get the recording? I post it in all the Voxer groups. So how you got to know about the meeting is where you're going to get the recording. And it usually takes it within the hour. I get it. And then I go post it. So don't worry if you want to, and girls, one idea, what she just shared was powerful. And anyone that or believe could have a vision, maybe it's not national court, maybe it's Starry Recorder, whatever it is, it really broke it down no matter what their goal is. I would privately message your sister consultants, your power partners, your team members, anybody that missed it today, because Nikki, this really just hits the nail on the head. Thank you so much, my sweet friend, for your time. I value you and I appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Yes.
Can I answer a question in the chat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I see Diane Covington said, are you doing your Bahama Mama event on Zoom or Facebook Live? I'm doing it on StreamYard, and I'm going into the Facebook group. So, or it's kind of like Zoom. You can Zoom into Facebook, but I'm doing the event and then I'm reading all the comments on my phone while I'm doing the event. So,
that's a good idea.
What do you do at your Bahama Mama party?
Oh, it's just I'm going to have no makeup on, and I'm going to do primer, CC cream, concealer, translucent powder, just to kind of have it get a sun-kissed glow. And I'm very ivory, so I'm going to talk about some products that can warm up your skin. You can use pressed powder, mineral powder, latte contour powder. I'm doing just like burnished bronze, gold status, a little
Nice.
bit of shy blush, lip gloss. It's just the
Mhm.
name that sounds fun. And I'm using a normal set sheet that has, so don't overthink anything.
Exactly. Nikki, I love the simplicity of it. I always tell people I love themes, but what you'll find in my themes is that I do the same thing over and over again. I just call it something different that's fresh and new
Exactly.
and exciting, but you do the same things.
Right. Yeah.
So I love that. It's just washing faces, right? And showing them how to put a
Right.
little makeup on.
Yes, that's it. And just call it something fun.
Yes. I love it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, ladies, everyone, for joining. I'll get the recording out there. Nikki, beautiful as always. Thank you for the ideas and the encouragement, because girls, I don't care if you didn't do anything. Like Nikki said, if you were in vacay mode the whole month of July, been in 48 hours. I've seen a lot happen in 2 to 3 days. So it's a decision. You're one decision away from getting what you want. So I'll be praying for everybody. Thank you so much for joining today. I love you all. Hope to see you next Thursday. Bye, girls.
Guys, thank y'all so much.
Bye. Thank you.
My
Bye, Nikki.
pleasure.